What's up, guys? Man, I have not been to Durand, to our property in Durand, for a long time, but wow. uh, Ideal growing conditions this year in west central Wisconsin. So I got my main road out here, and this year planted incognito and switchgrass from Domain, but planted it way thicker. In the past I just did like one row thick. This is probably 25 yards or so, and then out into this Sugar Mama fall food plot. I love Sugar Mama. Last buck I shot was eating in the Sugar Mama in December, but nice shelter belt of switchgrass and incognito shielding the road and then curving around, and there's a couple trails going in different directions that go off this corner of the field over here. Got the CuddeLink camera here. It's a white flash camera, so color nighttime photos. Just hung the hemp rope. Man, this is rocking. Checking out the green carpet here. There's the ladder stand. Clover and chicory planted in here. Man, that's nice. It's really nice. Looks pretty good all the way through here. All right, I'm walking out onto my food plot system here, and this is exciting. This is all Big Sexy from Domain. And then there's beans over here, which there's a lot of weeds in the beans, but the beans look just fine. There are plenty of bean pods. I mean, so the beans, they're not the tallest, but they look great. So hopefully the deer are staying off of these and eating the other beans in the area, and we'll save these for late season. And there's 2 acres of beans here that goes way out and wraps around, which we'll see. But I put this incognito and switchgrass in the middle, a big section of it here, just to break things up. Man, we got the shelter of incognito and switchgrass along that edge over there, so you can access around the outside, and no deer feeding in this food plot should know that you left that blind and are walking back. You just got to get through the little gap here. All right, I'm in the muddy new spot for this year. So we got along the left edge over here is incognito and switchgrass from Domain, and we got the corn behind us here out the door. We'll cut a nice little path right here to slip out. But then out in front of the blind here are Big Sexy brassicas from Domain. Beans on the other side. There's a lot of weeds in the beans, but there's a lot of beans, so that's awesome. And those beans kind of run back over there towards the Titan blind, and there's another Big Sexy food plot over there. But this should be really good for getting deer to travel past this blind while they're eating. And then it runs all the way to the woods over there. Pretty awesome. I really wanted to break up the field structure wise, do lots of screening, make the deer feel safe, make our entry and exit a lot easier, so we keep things calm around here. And man, turned out awesome. I'm in the Bear Creek corner stand. This is where I killed Frank a couple late seasons ago. But it's different this year. We just planted that other edge, and then we put the incognito and switchgrass close to the blind here. So hopefully that means that they'll be a little bit further from the tree. And obviously we got to do a little trimming in here, which we'll do. But after we do that, you should be able to shoot nicely out there onto the Big Sexy. Man, it's hard to get a real good look, but there's the muddy out there. And you can see the beans. The beans don't have weeds in them right out there where they start. That's the start of the beans. And then it shoots right out there towards the muddy. But there's some of the incognito and switchgrass right there. So, man, this food plot is broken up just great. Good shooting back here. This is a pretty cool setup here. This camera on this hemp rope. This is right in the Bearfoot corner. I was just up in that tree. So we got the incognito and switchgrass right here. And then the Big Sexy shooting out here. Okay, we're looking back down in the Bear Creek corner where we were just now by the hemp rope. Always good to have a little background for these cameras, and I'd rather have it shooting right here versus out in the field here, because, you know, in theory you'd think the deer have to walk right down this lane to get out here. So the beans actually look really good in here. A little less weeds. And then we're coming over here. Towards the Titan blind here. Again, these are Big Sexy brassicas here. Just kind of struggling with where to put this blind. Entry and exit wise. It looks like you should be able to enter along this grass like this. And the reason I put it here is because we're right here by the blind. Prevailing west wind basically blows straight down the wood line, so it's about the best that we can get away with. So let's get up in there and see what it looks like. Oh, pretty awesome. This will be a great spot. Just be a matter of getting in and out. All right, so property, it's looking awesome. I couldn't be happier with how things have turned out. Great growing year. Good luck, everybody. Take care.